Maybe one day. I'm not like I'm kind of awkward with that.
I
I'm
got you.
not just that great. Like everybody be like fashionistas and all cute
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't dress well enough to do that.
Oh, stop it! You got on some fly now? What you mean?
Well, I had to put this on because I can't come on here looking any kind of way.
I'm just saying you didn't come over here in the bathroom or nothing crazy. Like you didn't come over here like a
No, I
nothing.
wouldn't have did it.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. So I mean, but you actually have like a fashion sense somewhat. So you cool. What's your? Do you like any specific like Fashion Nova or I don't even know.
so. I haven't tried Sheen.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure this dress came from Reb Dolls. I love Reb Dolls. I do a lot of touring.
mm.
There's another one, but I
So
can't
it's
think of it.
pronounced. Hold on. You just broke my mind real quick. It's pronounced Sheen.
I say Sheen. People
Oh,
say Shein. I
oh,
don't know.
see, that's okay because I've never heard it pronounced out loud. Okay, all right. She
But
okay.
they
She
say Shein. I don't know.
oh,
That's what I call it.
okay. All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna roll with you then. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna point him in your direction and say, "Hey, she told me."
Dang, you gonna throw me under the bus? Okay.
But yeah, so I'm just gonna do the introduction real quick, and then we'll just get into it. Like I say, just normal, casual conversation. Introduce you to the folks, and just roll with the conversation. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Let me put this out. You want me to introduce you as Thikisha?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, gotcha. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Anonymous, the author, aka Anonymous Rap Guy, and I am back with another Ohio BBW Network interview. Today we have the dope, the cool, the silly, the kind, Miss Thick Isha. Miss Thick Isha got tongue tied. How you doing today, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm chilling, doing same old, same old. We were having a little conversation before just about social media and getting banned off these sites and
Definitely.
what are you is a in a long term social media goal in general? Do you have any like goals that you're going for? Are you trying to reach like a certain threshold? Do you have any influencer ideas like in you?
Um, I mean, I'm trying to get my followers back up to where it was.
Mm-hmm.
I do, like I said, I do OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I've been away for like maybe a year, maybe a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But I just now like getting back into it since they
Mm-hmm.
took the page.
Right. It's hard.
So I
Yeah.
kind of have to like rebuild my page from the beginning because it took me a while to get it to where it was. I wasn't like as high as some of the other girls, but
Mm-hmm.
I at least had 13,000 followers, and I'm like just hitting 2,000. I'm like, okay,
Right. Right. Starting off from scratch is never fun.
not at all, but it's okay.
Mm. I saw before you were offering like contests to get like I saw that you were boosting up like some views or stuff. Are you doing anything like that this time around? Like,
Um, I'm gonna try. I gotta try to. My main focus right now is to get my followers back up. So I'm like starting back to going live.
okay,
Making connections with some of the shout out pages as
yeah,
far as like getting on a schedule to get shouted out.
mm-hmm.
This hopefully this year I'm gonna start traveling so I can like get to know more of the people in person.
Right.
So yeah,
What coast are you local? Are you west, east, south? Where are you at?
I'm in the South. I'm in Florida.
Okay, so you okay? So I know all the big spots are usually like Atlanta and like Tex, like
Yeah.
generally Texas. So that's are
hmm
you a big driver or are you flying if you go these places?
So I have never been on a plane before.
Oh,
So
okay, that's gonna be an
so
experience.
I would, yeah, I probably would drive if it's close enough. If it's too far, I'm gonna have to get because
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if it take me 3 days to get there, I'm not gonna do it.
For sure.
I'm not gonna make it
For sure.
there.
What's your driving limit? Like where are you like at this many hours I'm not driving. I'm flying.
I'm probably not gonna go over 10 because I'm at 8 currently. The most I've done currently is 8.
Oh,
So
for
I
real?
probably
Okay.
won't go.
Dang. All right. Did you go straight when you did that 8 or did you take a break in between?
No, I did straight through.
Dang. What was you on? Was you what was you doing? A straight
I
A? You
was
was like a
vibing, vibing to the music. I had my kiddos in the car,
hmm.
we chilling, just rocking, having a good time.
Okay. Dang. You had that. All right. Shouts out to you, girl. I was I would have been going crazy, but shouts out to you. What what's your next biggest move? I mean, I know you say you want to increase your followers. You're trying to collab with people. Do you have any like 5, 10 year goals down there? Like, are you like, hey, I want to eventually get into I don't know, modeling for a
Um,
magazine, represent any brands official? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I looked into the big cutie thing, so I was like, I just got a camera. I'm gonna try to take some photos and like send it over to them and see how that goes.
Mm,
But I mean, currently, that would be nice to
mm,
be like a model or a plus size model for somebody's brand. But
mm.
for right now, I mean, that's the next step that I'm gonna try out.
Okay, that sounds pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. Do you know anybody over there currently? Like, are you friends with any models that do that currently? Or are you just sending it like, hey, shot in the dark?
She's the more of an associate. Like I used to be a heavy hitter,
Oh
so
yeah,
Jazz,
yeah. I
but
interviewed
yeah,
Janae Plush from over there. So yeah,
yeah.
I'm familiar. Mm,
But yeah, I did talk to her about it, and I was like just asking, a couple of questions
mm-hmm,
to see, whether it was hard or like
mm-hmm,
what they expect, stuff like that.
mm-hmm. Got pretty good news back. You was like everything you
Yeah,
said.
she said it was good, and she was like, you should definitely try it and see how it works out for you.
Mm,
So I was like, okay, like how you want to have somebody's like kind of like a blessing, but
mm-hmm.
or a point of view on certain stuff before you try it out. So
Absolutely.
that was me going to her because I feel like she's really big out here. She's been doing it way longer than me,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just nice to have somebody to ask questions and like almost like a mentor
Yeah,
to lead
somebody
you.
you can trust. Absolutely, that goes a long
Definitely,
way. Yeah, because there's a lot of predators and crazy stuff going on out here in this world. So to have somebody you actually can
most
go to,
definitely.
for sure, you're right. All right, so I'm actually gonna pull up the Instagram now. It looks like you haven't posted in a minute on. So you've been posting everything on the main page, and this is just now you coming. I see what you're saying. Now is
Yeah.
everything's making sense. Okay. So do you do any like reaction videos? Like, are you reacting to anything online, or is it purely just like modeling stuff?
No, I haven't tried any of that. Yeah, it's mostly just like
Mm.
head shots, body shots, stuff like that.
Okay. Do you have any
But no,
mm.
my page, I started the page. You know how you start a page and you have to have a backup. You're like, okay, let me just have it just to have
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I did
yeah.
originally try to get everybody to follow my backup, but
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like do it consistently because my page was good.
Mm-hmm.
Randomly, I don't know if somebody reported something or what, but
Right.
it just I hadn't even posted nothing that day, and they was like, "Oh, violation." I'm like, "For what? I didn't even do anything today."
Right.
Like, okay,
Mm.
but
Yeah, definitely. I would say definitely diversify on other social media platform. Definitely try to get like a, just
yeah,
so people can know what's going on. Because I know I can see people are definitely interested in you because you got hella comments and hella, you growing your following
yeah,
pretty quickly. So definitely, just to have people a backup way to get in contact with you. I know Twitter. I don't know if you've been on Twitter recently, but Twitter's a wild, wild west these days, man. It's like every time I open up my Twitter feed, I either got like porn or something like crazy going on my screen, and I'm like, I don't even follow these people. So, definitely a more open, I
it
would say,
worked.
platform than Instagram is, because yeah, I just post like reposts of other things, and I've had things copyright, blocked from Instagram saying, "Hey, this is out of bounds." I'm like, but they posted it on their page. Why?
It's so like I feel like there's Instagram is so nitpicky sometimes because I've gotten on people's stories and seen a whole butt, a whole boob,
Right.
and then I post my thigh and they taking my stuff down. I'm like, that is nothing compared to what I've seen. I'm like, okay,
Right. It's definitely I've heard I can't confirm this because I'm not one myself, but I always hear plus size women feel like they get targeted more. I don't know
yeah,
if it's because
definitely,
it's the curves that they don't like or whatever it is on the screen that sticks out normal. Like skinny women can wear as little as they want to, but I guess they're not as curvaceous. I don't know what the reason it is, but I've
yeah.
definitely
It
heard that
seems
a
like
lot.
they intimidated by all the extra meat.
Right, right, for sure. Or maybe they like it and it's scaring them. I don't know. Whatever their reason is,
Definitely.
they need to definitely calm down. Is this the first page that you've ever gotten taken down on Instagram?
Yeah,
This is the
because I
first time.
started that page. I started it in 20
Hmm.
either late 2019 or early 2020.
Oh, so you're really just getting it. What were you doing before then? Just you were just a career woman, just doing
Yeah,
a career.
I
Or
mean,
what?
I wasn't really on social media like that, and I was like, I kind of like it. Kind of started from me trying to re-love myself, if that makes sense.
For sure.
Because before I've always been a BBW, but I was smaller, a lot smaller. And then when I started having kids, I got bigger. So then I'm like, okay, it was me like let me put myself out there. I feel like I'm trying to relove myself, be more comfortable with myself. So I'm gonna post more, stuff like that. So I made my own separate page for that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it started.
For sure, for sure. And you've been getting pretty positive feedback. I'm assuming from people saying, "Okay, that's awesome." That positive reinforcement. Do you have anybody that you model with, like that's been encouraging you and like, hey, dude, you say you had jazz in your corner on that side, like to get started. Did you have anybody that really like helped you out?
The heavy hitters,
Oh, okay.
like kind of taking me under their wing, like
Mm.
the fact that, of course, it was a process to get in, but they were like the big sisters that I didn't have. Like
Mm-hmm.
just to be there, have somebody to talk to, like
That's
daily
awesome.
inspiration, stuff like that. I also have a friend, Jay Rain.
Mm.
She kind of started when I did, so she was like another one
That's
that you have
awesome.
like somebody to talk to and like compare stuff to, like like, hey, did this happen to you, or
Yeah.
how you think I should do that, like stuff like that. So yeah,
Shout out to them then. Yeah, you definitely got the crew with you to support. That's what you always need. Is going solo is always a scary mission. You always people
yeah,
always it's easy to pull back when it's just you, but when you got a team of people, it's definitely easy to push forward. So shouts out to y'all, man. Are y'all still
yeah.
do y'all still close these days, or did y'all just go y'all separate ways?
Well, I'm not a heavy hitter anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got off because I ended up having another baby. Like my
Mm.
son is almost two.
Congratulations on
So
that.
thank you.
Mm.
So I kind of like pulled away because of course I can't go nowhere, do nothing. I'm pregnant,
Right. Right.
But so I talk to them occasionally, like hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Liking pictures, stuff like
Right. Right.
that. But
How did you initially get involved with them? Did you just like look them up and come upon them, or did they reach out to you, or how did that
yeah,
relationship start?
I used to see Jazz and Janae a lot
Mm.
everywhere. You see them everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I saw the heavy hitter portion of it. And I was like, oh my God, that would be so cool to be able to be a part of that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Like somebody, how you look up, you're like, oh my God, I want to be like that when I grow up.
Right.
It
For
was
sure.
like that. So that's how I ended up. And they ended up meeting more people. So they like did a little process to get in, and I got chosen. I was so happy.
Mm.
So yeah.
That's awesome. So you said it was a contest or something? Or
No, it was like a almost like an application process
oh,
type of
okay.
thing.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, of course. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. And that's what kind of started. That was your first connection. That's what really started you down the
Yeah.
modeling thing. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Have you been yourself since you I'm not to say you a vet now, but you kind of have some experiences. Have you been steering like people in any direction? Like, have you been coming in contact with newer models? Like, hey, do this, don't do this type of thing.
I've come across a couple people, but like not any type of like relationship type things. Like
Okay.
I'll say like, of course, hey, how you doing? Oh, you look beautiful, stuff like
Right,
that.
right, right. Acquaintances. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
mind like encouraging people or giving compliments, things like that. Because sometimes maybe somebody might feel like they didn't like the picture they took or something like that. I'm like, oh, you look great,
mm,
stuff like that. But
mm.
I mean, I haven't come across anybody like kind of how I felt like mentor wise, not like that.
Right, right, right. Like no sisterhood type relationship, but acquaintances.
Mm-mm.
Like I feel you. Business
Yeah.
relationships. I feel you. All right. So we play this little game on here. It's just top three, getting to know you a little bit more, your top three preferences towards things. Usually something silly. It can be silly as like movies or music. It can be something serious as like relationship goals or stuff like that. So does that sound like something you would want to play with us real quick?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So are you a music fan?
Yeah.
Who, name your top three songs right now that you could listen to anywhere, anytime.
Um, so I'm like a neo soul R&B type of girl.
Okay.
So
You got Jill Scott in the chamber.
Jill Scott, Lauryn Hill, Erica Badu,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like. I'm trying to put my hand on the song at this moment.
So you more R&B than anything? More R&B, neo soul than
Yes,
anything?
definitely.
Okay.
It's so bad to the point like if I play something different, my daughter's like, "Mommy, I didn't know you listen to this type of stuff. You always listen to the lady singing." Like, okay,
Got you a little
but
music critic over there, okay?
she's to the point she's singing my songs. I'm like, you know the song better than me.
She's like, this is solo,
But
mom. Be quiet. I got this one.
that's exactly how she is.
uh,
Um, shoot, the Lauryn Hill song is on the tip of my tongue. I know I listen to D'Angelo,
mm,
Lady. I listen to that song a lot.
mm.
I listen to Aaliyah as far as what's the name
Mm-hmm.
of this? Her let rock the boat. I like
Of
that
course,
song.
that's the one everybody know.
Um, mm, I definitely do a lot of like Jagged Edge and um
You got you an old soul. You got that '90s hits right there. I ain't even mad at you. Okay, okay.
definitely. You know how you can get in the car and you can always vibe to that type of music. Sometimes,
Absolutely.
like right now, some of the music I'm like, some of the stuff I hear them say, I'm like, oh,
Right, right. It's
they,
real. It didn't get real vulgar. Yeah, at least Usher would hide a little. Confessions was a little bit cryptic. Now
oh,
they'll say,
Superstar is my jam. Superstar is my jam.
okay, okay. Yeah, I definitely feel the music connection. Okay, but you got to name three songs. What was your three songs? You didn't name artists, but what are your three? You can listen to three songs anytime.
I did Superstar by
Oh,
Usher.
okay. Superstar by Usher.
Um, dang, now you made me forget what it
You
was.
said
I
Lauren.
said
You
all
said the
three of
Lauren
them.
Hill. You said the Lauren Hill song, but you didn't say it was a specific one.
No, I ended up naming two other ones though, because I said D'Angelo Lady
D'Angelo Lady.
and I said Rock the Boat. Oh yeah,
Rock the boat. Okay, okay, that's your three. All right, all right. I'm loving this. I'm loving the vibe. Okay, so are you a rap? That leads into another conversation. Are you a rap fan at all? Like, do you listen to any rap?
yeah.
Oh, you do. Okay.
I like rap. Yeah, it just really depends because like I'm a person. I was born in the '90s.
Mm.
I grew up into the early 2000s, so that's my type of rap. Like
Right. Right.
we had the crank that songs
Right.
and like the old school rap going back to like Tupac, Biggie, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. But like some of this stuff is like,
I feel you. I'm stuck. I feel the same exact way. It's like I try to connect with the newer artists, but it's like
no.
it's just the singing raps. It's just not for me. But the kids love it, so shout out to them. I'm still listening to 50 Cent, but that's a whole nother that's a whole other conversation, I guess. Um, are you a fan of movies? Are you do you go do
Yeah,
you,
I like action, suspense,
are do you,
some horror.
are you a cinema person? Like, do you go to the movies, or are you just like I'll rent it on
No, I
TV?
like to be in my house
Okay.
looking a hot mess, eating snacks. That's how I like it. 'Cause I
I
don't want
feel
nobody feet on my chair.
right, right.
Nobody talking too loud.
Right. Is that from
Mm.
a personal experience you've had, or you just don't? Oh, for real? Mm, You had to get somebody together.
It's ghetto,
Yeah.
very ghetto. Like,
Right. 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 That definitely will ruin your whole night, especially if it's a date night and you like I either got to be
like
rude. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like some stuff you should be like, and I'm not gonna do that because I'm in public.
Right.
But to each his own. That's all I'm
Right.
gonna say.
Yeah, some people just ready to turn up at any time. They be hollering at the screen. But hey, sometimes it can be funny, like during comedy movies, because I saw what was that? The Avengers, Infinity War, whatever, and we had the crowd was pretty ghetto, but they made the movie though, like they was hooping and hollering whenever all the superheroes came out. So I was like, all right,
Yeah,
this ain't
to
bad.
an extent, yeah, that's cool. It
Mm,
is because
mm,
it's like maybe you might hear a joke in the movie and somebody say something to jump you real funny.
right,
So yeah,
right. But when it's too much, it's like, all right, bro, like chill it out, chill it out. So, what are your top three movies that you can watch anytime, any place?
okay. So I'm a Tyler Perry girl. I love Tyler Perry.
Okay,
Um,
don't
out
say.
of Tyler Perry, I probably would say was it Family Funeral?
Is that the one that's on Netflix?
I don't think it's on Netflix. Is it? No, the one about the funeral, not the family that prays. I can't remember the name of it,
Mm.
but the one where the husband died punching the lady in the hotel room, and
Okay.
his son was next door. That one,
Alrighty then. That's quite a plot. Okay.
right? As far as suspense, um,
You do suspense or horror?
I like suspense.
Okay.
Some horror. It depends, because like
Mm.
when it comes down to that like horror where it's like almost like it's real
Right.
paranormal activity type of stuff, I
Right.
don't do that
Right. Right.
because
Right.
I believe in too much of like
hmm
religious stuff to be like, I feel like that might be real. So
Right.
no,
Right. I ain't even trying
I,
to play with it. I feel
yeah,
you. That's too much of a risk. Yeah, I feel you.
no. But like Chucky, I
Mm-hmm.
love Chucky. I think that junk is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm trying to think of a third movie.
Do you
You
like
know
the
what,
Do you like the
Matilda?
newer Chuckies, like the more recent ones, or like the older ones, like the original Child's Play?
More like a child. I like Child's Play.
Mm.
And I think up to I like the Bride of Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
The Cedar Chucky I'm a little iffy on, but the Bride of Chucky definitely was funny.
Right.
In going back to my childhood, Matilda is another movie. I love Matilda.
Didn't they? Did they do a remake of Matilda? Or
Yeah, like some kind of musical. I hate musicals. I ain't
oh,
watching.
really? You ain't doing it all. Okay.
No, I hate hearing people sit up there and sing because I'm like, when I used to watch the Tyler Perry plays, I used to skip the part where they used to sing. I used to be like,
Yeah, back when I did used to watch it, I did. It was like, all right, we're just gonna fast forward past that. But so you don't do plays at all. You've never gone to like a play or anything like that.
no, I've never been to one.
Hmm.
I've seen some, but like I said, that musical part is just no.
Just throw you off. Okay. Okay. Have you ever been to like a here in Ohio? We have Playhouse in the Park. Do y'all have anything like down there where you are?
I'm
Like,
pretty sure we have like musical theater and like
mm-hmm,
performing arts. We have like a performing arts center, and we have
mm-hmm,
what's the name? We have something called, oh, never mind. Well, yeah, I say it on here. Temple Theater. We
mm.
have a Temple Theater where they do a lot of like plays and stuff. Actually, I lied. I have been to a play.
Okay.
I went to see Mary Poppins with my aunt a
Oh,
long
okay.
time ago when I was a kid.
Okay. And was that so bad that you was like never again?
No, I actually liked Mary Poppins. It was actually a good experience.
Okay. Okay. But you just that's just not your thing watching it. Okay. So
No,
what's your idea of a fun night out then? Like you going out on the town, either you or with somebody. What's your idea night? Just I do this, this, and that.
listen. We either going to Applebee's or IHOP.
Okay.
We're probably gonna be drunk.
Okay.
We're gonna be smoking some hookah.
Okay.
If we in the bar, we smoking hookah.
Hmm.
If not, we're going to the bowling alley, having a few drinks,
What do
drunk
you What do you
bowling.
drink? What do you drink? You doing beers? You doing shots? You doing cocktails? What do you What's up?
No, no beer for me. I
Hmm.
do cocktails and I do Crown. I love Crown.
What kind of crown? You doing
Crown
vanilla?
apple.
Crown apple. Okay. What about crown vanilla? You a fan or?
I haven't tried that one.
Okay. It's that's my I love it. But
I'm gonna have to try it. Because you say that. I'm gonna have to try it.
yeah. For sure. So okay, you going to you say what's your choice at IHOP or Applebee's? What's your go to? You going to pancakes or you got another fave dish?
It really depends on how I'm feeling. Because like if I'm too drunk, maybe I might have some breakfast for dinner.
Hmm.
But I usually like ordering like lunch stuff at nighttime.
Okay.
But for Applebee's, the chicken wontons are everything.
Okay, that's your signature. That's thick. That's thick. Isha's go to it. Next time y'all at Applebee's, make sure y'all hit up the chicken wontons. Oh goodness. Well, hey, we're gonna have to get you a Google review page for them wontons.
Yeah, I
But
got none. I got none.
so hey, we definitely appreciate you coming on today, getting to know a little bit about you, getting a feel for your personality. Definitely goofy. Definitely love the energy. So I know you're gonna be very successful and prosper in this venture of yours. So best of luck to you. Is there anything that you want the people to know before you get out of here? Anything about you? Anything you got coming up? Any well wishes or shout outs you want to do?
Well, one, I want to thank you for having me, and two, I just want the people to, continue to support me. Whoever does support me, I'm gonna continue to try to do my best to be consistent,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm definitely, like I said, I'm trying to travel. I can't put my finger on where I'm going next. I'm trying to go to Atlanta in July, but I don't have it like set in stone yet. So,
Mm-hmm. Okay, definitely. Well, we'll make sure they check out for you. Got your links down in the description if you are watching on YouTube. If you are on any of the streaming platforms, and just look up Thick Isha, she will surely come up. Thank you for coming on today, ma'am. You were great. And you have a great rest of your
thank
day.
you.
You be safe now.
You
Peace.
too.